Welcome to... Asa ni?
Welcome to... Video man ay
Asa?
Welcome to Dulce and Gabbana Beach.
Asa ni the petling? Nara, nami sa Masao.
Hi guys, welcome to our vlog.
Nag-order na si Manang Junnah para sa among paniod to.
Kopi ko may ano te, lima. Brown, kopi ko brown.
So na sila yung mga kuandere, mga seafood, ganyan, tapos mga sugba-sugba.
Kita.
Og na-enjoy kape sa odto.
Oh yes. Hi guys, let's have coffee.
Kape sa odto.
Uy, criminal ka. Babangi ko dire. Mayabo ka ni.
Muna ni ilang beach.
This is the most anticipated.
So dili kay sa dindot pero fights na.
Ang saan kanindot diri ang mga tao nga naa.
Oo.
Sama ani niya. Guwapa kaayo.
Oh, nara sila dito. Hello, hello.
Uy, mag-hi daw mo kay masikat
Hello,
mo
hello.
ani. Papi mo sa iyang ko ani. YouTube channel.
Upaghay mo sa atong mga apo ni Einstein, oy.
Hi, everyone. Einstein.
Kaya po ni Einstein.
Patapok-tapok mi dire.
Puro sa kanaghan.
Sige na.
Akong crush? Sa crush mo?
Alay, maulo no hiyo.
Video na.
Wala matirog.
Wala yung tingog ko.
Na-curious mo.
Ikaw dami, kinsa na yung crush me.
Ikaw.
Kim, kinsa yung crush?
Okay, post na rin.
Parehas mi.
Incriminating. Nako. Request po ito mga amigo niya. Dito magsaba kay makalampag ang... Ano, nalangitan niya.
Muna makapaan nila.
Giminaw sila na.
Muna makapaan.
Tarong na kayo, dito mabasa ang tarong.
Sabi na ta.
Arrival of
The
Dr.
newly
Junnah.
promoted fellow for the
Yes,
Pediatric Society of the
congratulations.
Philippines. Cellphone daw.
Asa man?
Again.
Okay, okay. Of Miss Janice
Amamia Mira,
Mira
our General Manager
of Amamia Farm.
Butuan.
Yay! Hello, Jan!
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas!
Grabe man. Proprietor of Amamia Farm.
Wow!
Yes, honey. Love with
Go!
Ladies and gentlemen, acknowledging the arrival of the late...
Of the late Eduardo.
Our founder!
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Salamat tayo sa gwapa, bright, o generous, si Ivy o si Elliot.
So, ulitin.
in a deck where first-class passengers meet and interview the captain. The captain, who was standing before the grand staircase where a 21 light candelabra illuminated it, looked quite familiar. After introducing ourselves, Senior Engineer Arsini Ryan Madihanon, who spearheaded in building the ship, replied,
Nahitabo.
Prophetic.
Gentlemen, I would like you to meet our most distinguished seaman, Captain Crisanto Nino Mendoza. It is our honor to meet you, Mendoza. Likewise. So, shall we begin the tour? Very well, Captain. From the lounge, we headed towards the Georgian leading and writing room for ladies and smoking room for men. There, I recognized familiar faces. The prominent psychologist and physical therapist, Junnah Avila.
Oh! Nahitabo ang kang Junnah.
Distinguished linguist Irish Daisy Suson,
Oh.
and the most striking statesman of the country, Eduardo Catayop III.
Wow.
Seemed to have a very serious conversation. Dr. Avila must have noticed me because she smiled and waved her hand. But I got work to do, so I waved her back goodbye. Our next stop in the gym, announced the captain. Oh, that's just what I need, RM replied jokingly. The gym is big with all the
Kinsa si
equipment
RM?
for workouts. As I look around, I saw the famous visual artist Peter John Pakulan concentrating on what he was doing, not drawing nor painting, but exercising. Situated next to the gym is the golf course in the next deck where His Excellency President June Conquilla and Associates are having fun playing golf.
Wow, Jun.
So many familiar faces
Pwede ba
around
mahitabo,
here.
Jun?
There's Senator Catherine Solano, the country's very active legislator, chatting with her friend, the society columnist, Amiroth Camilosa. Aren't you tired already? I asked RM as we're heading to another deck.
Kasikat ba ng RM?
Saan mo naon?
Oh, I think you don't feel like walking that much. So, what could be a better idea than taking up the elevator? The captain answered and led us down to the vault to the elevator. In the elevator, we met Joanna Zamora, one of the top officials of the firm that built T2. Ms. Zamora, Titanic 2. Ms. Zamora, may I ask some amazing statistics about this ship? Why, certainly. First of all, the 72 measured 882 feet in length and has a gross tonnage of 45,000 tons. It has 43 staterooms and suites for the first-class passengers. Finally, the elevator stopped and we all stepped out only to be amazed by the Olympic-sized swimming pool in the deck. There were many people around in their bathing suits and swimming trunks, at least for RM, who's enjoying the sight for sure. I saw Janice Nilda Amamillo, one of the most venerable millionaires on board.
Wow! Wow, billionaire naman din ka dyan.
Tinuod na dyan na kay Mami yung
Marketing and Universe, the world-renowned scientist for the discovery of an antidote for AIDS.
Wow!
Hey Jess, isn't that Andy Chris Galinato? One being surrounded by pretty girls by the pool? Yeah, right. That's him. The lead singer of the world's top rock band.
Wow!
Or, I didn't know. He's your
Bagay ka,
favorite.
Andy.
Diba? He's into rock songs. We then proceed to the audiovisual room. It boasted all the latest high-tech entertainment systems. For across the deck was a stage for live shows on Voyage. I thought so because I saw Karen Flores, the highly acclaimed ballerina, practicing her stunts on stage, while below the platform are Charmy Luboyser, the leading lady of Matt Damon in his new movie, listening to some acting tips from the best film and theater cuts director Charmin Golchano. After the AVR, Captain Mendoza led us to the giant restaurant. This restaurant is 900 feet wide and 120 feet long and can accommodate 700 people at the setting. Boasted the manager of the restaurant, Leah Milurin. Di ba manager si Leah? Gentlemen, I'd like you to meet our finest chef, Kimberly Derama, said the captain.
Yung chef si Kim.
Oh, and by the way, since Engineer Madihanan had gone off Some important routines. Miss Debbie Rivera, our Chief Petty Officer, is here to accompany us. Miss Rivera smiled warmly that her eyes print and said, "It's a pleasure to meet you. I bet the media people would like to know the chef's list for the maiden voyage, Ms. Derama." Well, as I could remember, my list includes 40,000 fresh eggs, 50 tons of potatoes, 1,500 bottles of wine, 15,000 bottles of beer, 15,000 dinner plates, 40,000 towels of different sorts, 50,000 table napkins, 1,000 oyster foghorns, and 20,000 champagne glasses. I was speechless to hear that the chef said. I was speechless to hear what the chef said. Going on with the tour, we were at the deck 15, where top-paying passengers are enjoying the comfort of Parisian sidewalk cafe managed by Ivy Dalugdugan. In addition, managed by the beautiful, smart, and generous Ivy Dalugdugan. In addition to more standard restaurant accommodation, this cafe has 3 exceptional musicians on hand to serenade the diners, Mr. Barry informed us. Quite romantic, isn't it? I've heard that pop diva Junnah will sing here tonight.
Pop diva?
Uli ni Kuli Desma. Yes, that's right. And Lily May Sandoval, the proprietor of House of Novels International, with a golden voice, will perform here too, Mr. Vera added. Along the way, we meet Richard Corilan, one of the CNN's best correspondents, quite busy scanning a notebook in hand. "What's that notebook for, Rich?" I inquired. "What's this?" "Oh, just a record of the names and shipboard activities of the rich and famous." "How far have you gone with your list?" "Well, I have here the mining magnate Joey Go
Magnet?
and bar top-notcher attorney Catherine Escatron. Military Command Center is represented by Major Eunice Cañete and Lieutenant Marlene Villarreal.
Eunice.
One of the world's best actresses, Candice Jeanette Elisa, and woman obviously devoted to Jasper's son, her boyfriend of 10 years. Sorry. Si Candice at si Jasper. Equally notable were Connie Beb Aya, top executive of the World Bank, and the owners of Blue Magic chain of the malls worldwide, namely Hannah Lea Enriquez, Christy Flor Aldover, Arlette Dalion, and Lindsay Ilan. There's quite a long list. Thanks, Rich. See you later. All those that Richard mentioned are old friends. Is this a coincidence or what? Going further, we went to the medical deck where Dr. Honey Donesa, a dedicated pediatrician, attended to the passengers' babies. Also, Jamila Basnig, the surgeon, was there to give medical treatments. At last, the tour is over. Work's done, said RM as he breathed a sigh of relief. Well, Captain Mendoza, thanks for the tour. How it is all clear to me why this ship has created the greatest stir worldwide shipping circles had ever known. Oh, by the way, I haven't asked about the crew. But the entire crew is about 860 men and women, and 340 of them work below decks in the engine department as engineers, trimmers, boilermakers, greasemen, liner keepers. The captain stopped with the Chief of the National Defense, General Alan J. Calo, and company walked toward us. Captain Mendoza, I'm with Engineer Samuel Roperes Jr., Senior Chemical Engineer at the Nuclear Research Unit and the Chief Chemist of the Nunnery. Wait, here's more. Sister Myrtle T. Sir, there's trouble going on, General Calo said calmly. His words sting in our ears such that we had gone a little bit panic-stricken. What do you mean trouble, General? There's a bomber aboard this ship. The suspect is a member of the terrorist circle. He had took hold of the top secret formula for nuclear operations that Sister T and I had prepared, explained Engineer Roperes. Why? What is the significance of that formula, Sister T? For your information, Captain, that secret formula named Alpha 343 is intended for attaining absolute safety in our nuclear operations. On the other hand, it could be used for making sophisticated and high-powered nuclear weapons by these terrorists. Giancarlo, what will we do? Skip na nato. Captain Mendoza, there's still one thing you should know. There's a possibility that there's a bomb in the ship. We got positive readings in our detectors. A bomb? How we were really frightened and moved. If this is just a nightmare, I surely wanted to wake up. Then finally, Oscar Hernandez, the high-caliber lieutenant of the Bomb Squad Division, break the deafening silence. Gentlemen, don't worry that much. My men have begun the operations. And what about the bombers? I anxiously asked. The bomber? Well, our security force will take care of him. He then proudly exclaimed, as I have heard that single bomb could blow up the whole ship into pieces. We went inside the radio and monitor room. I never know that all the suites are monitored until now. As I watched, I could see that the passengers never come and was not been alarmed. The captain had asked us to keep it a secret as to avoid panic and other consequences. Listening intently on their headphones, the rest of the group also watched closely the monitors for some sinister characters. Miss Biso, listen. Stop combing your hair. I looked at the monitor for the most expensive suites. Then I noticed a man walking conspicuously wearing a black wig. Hindi na ako. There's something familiar about him. That's a clumsy man who almost knocked me off. I immediately notified the captain. Could he be the terrorist? I hope my inticitions, right, whatever. Giancarlo alerted his men on posts. Then a sheik started us. The security wished to the suite where it came from the got inside. Captain, the bomber hold hostage one passenger. Mr. Vera referred to the passenger's manifest through a computer and informed us that the hostage was Lea Gabutin, the real estate icon. Wow. Then Lieutenant Hernandez spoke through the transceiver. Gerald, we have found the bomb. We have only 3 minutes left. The sleeper could be found. He has the detonator. The detonator is a device form causing an explosion. Then there were several gunfires from the suite's lavatory. One single gunshot ended the commotion. The bomber has been shot by a sharpshooter and the hostage was safely received. However, the device which was recovered already reads detonated, which means that the bomber had set the bomb off to explode. With despair, I tried to cover my ears so I couldn't hear the count of 9, 8, 7. Gerald spoke Lieutenant Hernandez through the transceiver. Mission accomplished, sir. Bomb inactive. He then cut off with a victorious laugh along with his men. Will, what a night. All of us breathed a sigh of relief and smiled. The trouble's over thanks to the bomb squad for a job well done. So after thanking the captain and the rest of the crew, we went back to the promenade deck to enjoy the rest of the night. The dining salon was filled with the prominent personalities. The singing that night included the remarks of My Heart Will Go On by singing sensation Maria Rowena de Ligero, with the air growing chilly over the ocean. The rest of the passengers were relaxed up in the Titanic bridge. Some danced with the music. I saw Christine Joan Torralba, the famous astronaut who manned the space exploration to Andromeda, sharing a joke with friend Luwalhati Tortañez, the fashion designer of elegant gowns and dresses of celebrities. Janice Gang, the graphics designer, still exhibit the same coolness since high school as she expressed her confidence in this great user line to Edilyn Ibardoni, the design engineer behind the new models of computers. Engineer Bessie. I was enjoying myself watching the people, especially my old classmates and friends in high school. This is indeed a perfect place for getting together again after 10 years. I'm sure glad we are all safe now. The tragic event in 1912 will not happen again, especially now that the technology had placed a priority on the people's safety aside from comfort and convenience. My thinking was cut short when I am asked, may I have this dance with you? Sure, but this time I wouldn't sing.
Thank you, guys.
I need water, child.